Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Steps away to his left. And right away he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Brought me to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice
successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. Good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City coming back out onto the field. Earlier we discussed Mahomes and all of his touchdown passes, 41 of them. But just collectively, they had the open week after the loss, and now they get back on the balance beam. They're 10-2 and rolling again.
And they navigate that balance beam like it is the widest highway you've ever seen, don't they? They walk with confidence across it. 40 points against the Raiders. And how about their schedule? 3 of their last 4 at home, and I am circling when the Chargers come
into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
That's the crazy
thing. You don't
see
this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
I didn't even mean to throw it to y'all. I seen circles coming right across the field. I end up pressing X.
What reason?
My
What's
dumb
going
ass.
on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us,
serious.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep.
Yo, we on this whole game, yo.
Anything,
yo, why the fuck I came down? Why the fuck I came back from like, I think it was like 28 to 3. I came back 55 to 40.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly. Just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Now a play fake here.
Hey, that game yesterday was crazy, bro.
That
was a pick. What the fuck?
And he will reach the 5-yard line.
Yo, that nigga just stood right there, yo.
Another big hitter there. This one good
for 18. Fuck?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Ryan eluding the pressure. Right. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
It's a pick right
as
here.
A lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Interception. I see the flat route. I see it.
Throw again is Ryan. Flush to his right. This is caught.
No siree, Bob.
There. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's how y'all protect the goal line, fellas.
Brendan, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watch, he gonna try to take it up and shoot.
Knocking on the door as they
time
come
we
to
in
the
goal
line
line
here on
defense.
3rd and goal from the 1.
Take it up to shoot if you want.
Again, Ryan.
Sack!
He is gonna go down.
Sack!
The 11-yard line. Justin Houston in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
We see the outside route. We see the outside. Pick. Let's go. That's defense, fellas. That's how y'all do defense.
And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception.
He bringing everybody. You see him? Watch this. Somebody wide open. Who is it?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Hill.
On target over the middle to Hill. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive play.
Bitch!
Interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this return is going to be...
I thought you was going to be slacking on him. That's what I thought. I should have went back to Hill. He was wide open, too.
And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Pick. This is a pick right here. This is a pick. Interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback.
Show him how to bring the game back, change the momentum, fellas. Bring the game back. Somebody wide open, he ain't even get him. He ain't even hit him.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long.
Not to the touchdown.
So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme.
Not to the touchdown. He wasn't going to that
touchdown. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out.
He was trying to dive in that motherfucker. I seen him.
Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Oh, it's the one to the left.
It's Coleman here.
Shit, he beat me. Oh, yeah, he got that.
Touchdown.
He got that.
Tevin Coleman taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense will get ready to head on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Green 90. Green 90.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Left.
Now Mahomes giving away.
Bitch, I hit the hole all wrong.
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Damn, yo. That was a wide-ass hole, too.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Left.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Now, yo. It's every time I hand it off, he just goes straight that way.
Front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Time, but nah. That's just control.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, you stop. You stop. You stop.
Mahomes to throw
stop.
on 2nd down.
Get ahead.
And look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down.
A pick. That's Tyreek Hill,
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
What? You're the nicest receiver right now. You crazy.
They run it here.
Talking about he
is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
No, and that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing, and it's actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line.
I
2nd and
wish
goal.
you do get a pick.
Here we go. Green
Bet.
39.
How much you trying to bet?
39.
Pick.
Mahomes going to throw.
Pick. Where?
His pass is intercepted for the 1st time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. He's in the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
You call a pick?
Pick 6, extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
You ain't even bet. I said, how much you try to bet? You should have bet.
So they throw
you should have said like $100.
As this one's in the air.
Oh yeah, you done gave me a chance, bro. Look, I can show you what I could do. I cut up. Get off me. Oh shit! If he wasn't right there, that was a done deal.
Go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Typically down to the 1st half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. 1st half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
To Harris. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
My goodness, another interception.
I hit him right there. I put it right there. That wasn't no fucking pick.
Guys will get the football back.
Bro, I put it right there, yo. I put it right there, yo. The nigga dived through my man. That's what you got on me, yo, because that was right there, yo. It ain't nowhere in the world.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
Sack him.
Buying time to his left.
He not getting the ball.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
On any given pass, but you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
He's not getting the ball. Sack! Sit down!
Chief sack.
Sit the fuck
down. In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now Ryan on second down.
Oh, don't let him run. Sack.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He turned that into a nice game.
He was trying to get that bitch out of there. We know where you going at, bro. You going to the sky. It ain't going to happen, though.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
Sack.
He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught.
What the fuck? This shit is cheating, bro.
He's in for the touchdown.
I didn't even click on him, yo. They automatically made me click on yo.
Get that done.
Oh my God, yo, this shit is phony, yo.
What a way to finish.
Shit was straight
Tremendous
phony.
way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
What?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 66 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Green 39. Green 39. Slow.
Mahomes now to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We gonna work.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Watch the work.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This guy,
still
this
third
guy
quarter, but
crazy.
they got to make something happen. I think
Take
they
the
know
field
that.
goal,
They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Slow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. On first down, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
This is a pick.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And look at this.
Yo, every time I press square to tackle, yo, or to get somebody off me while you running the ball, it switched me.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
Shit is crazy, yo.
Here's Bryant for the extra point.
Why the fuck is it switching me?
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead will
This
swell
shit
by
been
1
happening
more.
all game, yo.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I get switched to the safety, and I'm
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And
This
last
shit is
time,
wrong.
they had it
Believe me,
4th
yo,
and
I
goal,
want a rematch,
rolled the
yo,
dice,
for real.
didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
This shit was
Hey,
phony
a simple
right
tip
here.
of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And now here's another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Because he'll be killing them, yo. He'll be killing you niggas, yo. It's like the ball don't get passed fast enough, yo.
Isn't it? Hard to
Be
believe
hung
we're
up in
watching
the
this
air.
and have seen it. but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. This complete to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Hell no.
The gain of 39 that time.
Hell no.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play in football.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go.
On second down, Ryan. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Here's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons add on. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Slam. Slow. Check. Watch 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Allen Bailey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Ryan. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Ryan keeps it on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This time, Ryan will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now Ryan. That's complete. Hooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Ryan on 1st down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he lost the football. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
12.
Throwing on 1st down. Ryan, the left side completion to Jones. And he went backwards.
It was mostly my fuck-ups. It was mostly my fuck-ups. I gave up around halftime. So what are you talking about?
2nd and long.
I gave up around halftime. I'm just finishing out the game. So what are you talking about?
They don't need to run another
him how
play
many
here
times
before
he
the
scored on
2-minute
offense.
warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Fuck. Shut the fuck up, yo.
To throw again is Ryan.
You talking shit. Shut up.
Right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Yeah, ask him how many times
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On 3rd
I'm
down,
talking about him.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You play me. Dumbass.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
You're trash.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Trash.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
He said he'll rematch me.
Ryan wants to
You're
throw
trash.
it.
You're the one that's really trash.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a
you won it one time.
touchdown.
You ain't played me set, so shut the fuck up.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over?
I don't need to talk to niggas like,
yo. It certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
This is fielded at the goal line. Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Fuck, you want a screenshot of another person game.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 60 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now a desperation throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The storyline.
Hey, Todd.
Yo.
Let me eat real quick, and then I'll be ready to play again.
Yo gonna do that. Now yo doing that.
Huh?
Alright, I'm about to play somebody else then.
Forward for them. going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard